So I just woke up and I read in the news that four boys, young boys from Northwest, they gang raped a young girl who is, I think, is it, how old? I don't know, 13? I don't know if it is 13 years old, but guys, I'm speechless. Like every day, these days, it's like you wake up to, I don't even know if I should say crazy, like crazy news, but like the things that are happening are just like, my question right now is, who are we going to blame? Who is going to take responsibility of what just happened? Who's going to take accountability? I also saw the case of the Jocelyn. Is it the Jocelyn, the girl who got missing, and apparently her mom right now is facing charges for human trafficking, and it is not yet decided, but it is assumed that the mother could be responsible for the disappearance of her own child. I don't know. Guys, who are we going to blame right now? Like every single day, it gets worse. Like each and every single day, it gets worse. A boy was killed in Bramfontein. A student, a very youngster, a young boy was murdered. He got he got caught in a crossfire. Like, who is going to take accountability of these things, and what is the way forward? Like, how are we going to solve these problems? Because guys, at this point, things keeps getting out of hand. And guys, I am saying this because there are people who have kids. Like most of y'all, you have children, and I'm sure you want your kids to be safe. But then if you don't care about the safety of South Africa, that means you don't care, about your child to as much as you thought. Because if you care about your child, you should care about the safety of South Africa, because tomorrow it is your child who's going to walk those streets. Tomorrow it is going to be your own flesh and blood walking those streets. Tomorrow it is going to be a child who goes to university. Tomorrow it is going to be a child, your 13 years old kid who is going to school. Guys, not only the victims are supposed to be concerned, even the perpetrators, the parents. Like, how do you feel as a parent right now, waking up to the news that your young boy just raped a young girl with his friends? That is diabolic. That is evil. I don't know how those parents are feeling right now, but that is, bruh. Guys, we really need to think of a way to protect our country and our people and our, younger generation, the kids, because this is just getting out of hand. This is enough. This is wrong. But I don't even have a child, but I am willing to do what it takes to protect my own country and my own people. I don't care about people from other countries. Sue me, call me what you want to call me, but at this point, I am only concerned about the future of South Africa and South Africans. Period. Only. I don't care about other nations in Africa. If they have problems, they should deal with their problems in their own countries. At this point, I'm only concerned about South Africans and what is happening in South Africa, because I'm a South African. I'm more concerned, with my country. Because my country is just like, things are getting out of hands. Bruh, this is just horrible. Bruh, I just woke up to like, gang rape and kids? What is their motive? They're young kids. The worst thing is like they cannot even be charged if they are minors. Nothing is going to happen to them. And already, like, what is their future? They are rapists already. They are young and rapists. What is the future of those kids? What is the future of a victim right now? A young kid, bro. This shit is just this shit is so wrong. In all aspects of life, this is just wrong. Guys, this is very wrong. I mean, like, South Africans, this is just on you. At this point, everything, guys, it is just on us. I don't even want to talk about elections because, there's not even a single party that I will, like, vouch for right now. I'm sorry. There's no, like, a party that I can vouch for because, like, all those parties out there competing, like, with each other, they are the same. They are actually the problem in South Africa. Politics are a huge problem in South Africa. At this point, I don't even I don't suggest that as South Africans, we should be relying on politics. We should be, relying on ourselves and looking after one another and educating each other. We must educate each other. I don't care. I don't care how you deem education, but education, guys, is not about going to school every day. Education means, sitting some people down and having these conversations, talking about these things. If you guys are men and you walk the streets late at night and you see a young girl, you make sure that girl goes home safe. And guys, I get it. I get it that those girls, they can be disrespectful, but you can threaten them, you can do whatever, but they must go home. Men, teach young boys to respect girls. I don't care how you're going to do that, but just make it happen. Learn. Practice. Let's practice all these things. I don't care what it is, but we just need to be educated, right now, because like I said, we can't be relying on politicians. You can't be relying on the law because these people that are doing these things, even though there are laws, in the country that are actually designed to protect citizens who are not protected right now. Even young kids, are going through the most right now. Today, kids are victims and perpetrators. I don't know if you heard that. Today in South Africa, kids, minors are victims and perpetrators. So that is the current state of our country. Of course, there are old people, there still exist old people who are evil, who are diabolic, like Rosemary. They still exist, but then, those ones, they can be summoned. They can go through a trial. They can go to prison for years. But a minor, nothing is going to happen to a minor. Because it is a minor. A minor cannot stand a trial. So, guys, let's educate each other. At this point, as South Africans, we should just educate each other. We should love one another. We should just do what it takes to rebuild our own country. As South Africans, leave politics out of this conversation. Like I said, I don't care which political party rules, from this year. I don't care because at the end of the day, it don't matter. It's not even about politicians anymore. It is just about us people. Support black business. Go and buy scones, from your neighbor. Go and buy those snacks. Go and buy those candies from your neighbor. Go and buy bananas from those women in the streets. Go and buy whatever that it is that they sell. Buy things that your brothers and sisters, they sell in the wood. Go on YouTube right now and view, yeah, and view music videos of your friends who are making music from home, who are making shows from home. Like, bruh, I don't care. Go and support black people right now. Because that is what I'm doing, bruh. Like, I'm not even going to like 21. Like, I'm not a saint. But even if I don't like a song or something, if Tedman, if Tedman right now release music, I'm going to, like, bruh, if Chisel right now, if what is his name? I forgot his name, but if like those guys I know from PHB, from my hometown, they release music now, bruh, I'm going to stream that music whether I like it or I don't. But I'm counting in the views, bruh. I'm counting, I'm subscribing to their channel, I'm doing all of those things, bruh. Like, I'm going hard for my people at this point, bruh. Like, if it is South African, count me in. If it's about, like, building, as like, if it is about building, like, my country, count me in. If it is about supporting a South African growing their business, count me in. Just count me in, bro. Because can we even blame poverty anymore? Because I don't know, especially the Jocelyn case, the mother who, I'm not even sure if, because it is not yet decided, guys. It is still an allegation, right? Those are still allegations. It could be true, it could not be true. We don't know. But one thing that we know for sure is that a child has been missing. And because I was watching like the news, they said like they have found, I'm not sure if it is clothes, with blood stains. Because remember, like, the search for Jocelyn, like, it has been, like, ongoing. Even, like, police helicopters, they have been doing their thing. And, guys, you know what? I need to commend, like, South African, police officers of today. Bro, like, I see them. Bro, like, I see most of them. They are trying to rebuild our country. Of course, they are still, like, corrupt cops, like, corrupt policemen. I mean, they are still, like, they're still there. They're still in power. Bro, we don't care about those people. They can fuck off all I care. Right now, I care about rebuilding my country. I don't care about who's in power, who's not in power. Because those in power, they don't care about South Africa. And you should know by now that these people, they don't care. That is why our country is in shit hole. Like, our country is where it is today because of, of poor leadership. And poor leadership, it is simply because those people in leadership, they don't care. Bruh, they don't care. We should care about each other, bruh. Like, let me tell you something. I live in South Korea right now. I'm living in South Korea, bruh. Like, South Korea, like, bruh, they vouch for each other, bruh. Like, they support each other's business, bruh. Like, yeah, in South Korea, bruh, like, it is South African, I mean, it is Korean food everywhere. Like, even I eat Korean food, bruh. Like, yeah, there's no, like, those English food that you eat, Western food. There's no Western food. If you eat Western food, like, that's just your choice. But the food that it is, like, on display, that you see everywhere you go, it is Korean food. But even the clothes, like, the clothes, okay, they do wear brands and stuff, but, like, at the end of the day, they have, like, clothes, like, of their people. Like, they wear, like, there's this brand called, KORA, like, Korean, I think it's Korean, Republic of Korean Army. There's that brand. That brand is very popular here. It's like the Army, Republic of Korean Army. That brand is popular. Like, every South Korean, I am sure they have maybe a t-shirt or or pants or anything from that brand, because that is their brand. LG is their brand. It is everywhere here, LG, bruh. As you know, LG in South Africa, you think LG only, like, manufactures electronics. They only manufacture things that are not electronics in this country. You can even buy a candy, I mean a bar or a chocolate, it will say, like, maybe LG. Like, the first time I came in this country, like, I was very surprised. Like, I was like, I thought, like, this company only, like, manufactures electronics. No, they don't only manufacture electronics. They manufacture everything that makes money, because, it is their product. I mean, like, it is their brand. It is their invention. They invented that thing. Bruh, even they drive their own cars that were invented by their own people. That's why this country is so organized, bruh. Like, let me tell you, yesterday I visited my friend. I went to my apartment, like, at 2 a.m. Bruh, the way I was walking the streets, like, you would think it was during the day. Like, it is like you don't even feel fear, you don't feel terror, you don't feel scared of anything. But this place is so safe. Like, there are cameras everywhere. Bro, there are cameras everywhere. My door, they don't even use keys here. They use a code. You use a code to enter your room. To enter first, before you enter a room, you have to enter the main door of the apartment, of the flat. There's a code from the main room to your room. That is security. That is safety. That shit don't exist in South Africa. That's what I'm telling you. Care less about leadership. Let us ourselves do those things. Those people, they don't care. They don't care, guys. So, guys, I have not said my mouth full. I just want to, like, right now I need to work, but I'm gonna be back. Stay tuned.